Yeah, this is the dude, Mr. Givens, just waking up about 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. I needed that nap. People, when I talk about Miami-Dade County public school system, I don't want God going back to Miami-Dade County public school system. I don't want God going back to Hialeah. Nah, that's an ideology. I don't want gravity going back to Hialeah, to Miami, to deal with the Cubans. Mr. Givens asked for what? Armored tanks to evacuate his babies and his girls. And to wipe out all globes across the land because they are frauds, fakes, and phonies. Mr. Givens can see through fraud. I listen very well. I hear and analyze very quickly. You can be who you say you are, but within you conversating with me, I can still see things that are not factual. So, dealing with Miami-Dade County public school system and the Cuban terrorist group, and people, I guess I want to stop calling them terrorists because they're actually criminals. Terrorists would be a glorifying word or what have you. But I don't want God going back to Miami-Dade County public schools system with me to deal with the ignorant Cubans who took over the school in Hialeah, North Hialeah Elementary, and stupid Alberto Caballo. I don't want God. God is a failure. Do I want the military? Not really. But I have to use the military personnel in order to use the military properly. So I'm leaving out things, people. I'm not being totally, 100% truthful as far as what Mr. Givens want done. But my girls must be evacuated because you do have a criminal organization that have control over school district. And they are a terrorist group. And Marco Rubio, the Senator of Florida, Senator Nelson, you all will be deemed complicit in covering up for Cubans. FBI, CIA, Department of Justice, anybody you bring within Mr. Givens, I can spot him. Because I am a certain type of dude. I won't get into that, but you understand my intelligence. So, the situation that I'm in, it's not gravity, fake, ideology, theory, or what have you. It is real, as I've said. And so I don't want the ideology God going down to deal with Cubans, because Cubans, all of them are religious people. They're fake and phonies. And as I had a talk with Daniel, God does not exist. It's a name. Had a beautiful conversation with Daniel. But Daniel ran away when I talked about science and gravity. And when you say, Daniel, that you don't want to discuss anything that dealing with science, then that means you don't want to discuss intelligence. And that will break you intellectually. As I've told him, I've separated myself from the human race. There's a lot of things he doesn't get. But see, I got everything that he told me. You may throw a couple of words in there that may be legally based. But when I throw the simplest things in there and he doesn't get it, as I said, people, my level of intelligence has superseded the human race. I love the conversation that I had with Daniel. I don't call him Oscar anymore. He and I exchanged numbers. So I get to text him. I'm going to see if he wants some intellectual dialogue in. Because as he loved my musical interests, I love his even more. So he and I have a whole lot in common. I'm going to test his ability to think, learn, and analyze. Because I know he is more than who he say he is from the jump. So I love the encounter. But my beautiful baby girls, they will get their inheritance. And as I said, I do not want God going back to Miami to deal with the ignorant Cubans down there. I really don't want the military personnel. But I have to use the military personnel in order to get justice done for my girls, for the property of North Hialeah to be reclaimed from the Cuban terrorist group. And they must be brought out in front of the world. People, as you all know, people just going about their business. Going about their business. You still have a few ignorant people who want to be noticed for no apparent reason. Es la viva. Much love to my beautiful girls and their parents and the superpower of the human race. All men are under. Boom! The girl. And the girl look-alike. Deport the Cubans out. Ora, 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 pronto. Much love to the superpower of the human race, the girl.